Chernobyl, The Forgotten Heroes. April 26, 1986, a night that changed history. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, releasing deadly radiation into the air. Thousands of lives were affected, but amidst the chaos, there were heroes who sacrificed everything to prevent an even greater catastrophe. The disaster strikes. April 26, 1986, 1:23 a.m. At Reactor 4 of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, a test was being conducted. A combination of human error and a flawed reactor design caused a massive explosion. The explosion was so powerful that the 1,000-ton reactor lid was blown off, sending radioactive debris high into the sky. Workers panicked as fires erupted, and radiation levels skyrocketed. Many had no idea. They were being exposed to deadly doses of radiation. The first responders, firefighters of Chernobyl. 1:30 a.m., firefighters arrive. Without any protective gear, the Chernobyl Fire Brigade rushed to put out the flames. They were led by Lieutenant Vladimir Pravik, who had no idea that he was stepping into Wula death zone. As they fought the fire, the radiation burned their skin, and their eyes turned white due to intense exposure. Despite this, they continued to work, unaware that they were sealing their fate. Within hours, many of these brave men fell unconscious. They were later taken to hospitals in Moscow, where most of them died within weeks due to acute radiation sickness. The Liquidators, the Silent Warriors. By morning, the radiation spread across Europe. Scientists warned that if Reactor 4 was not contained, another massive explosion could occur, making the entire region uninhabitable for thousands of years. The Soviet Union called upon 600,000 workers, known as the Liquidators, to clean up the disaster. The coal miners' mission. One group of miners, was ordered to dig a tunnel under the reactor to prevent a second explosion. They worked in extreme heat and without protective gear. Many of them later developed cancer and other deadly illnesses, but their sacrifice saved millions of lives. The robot failure and the biorobots. Robots sent to clean the highly radioactive roof of Reactor 4 malfunctioned due to extreme radiation. With no other choice, human soldiers, called biorobots, were sent in instead. Each soldier could only work for 40 seconds before reaching a lethal dose of radiation. They ran in, shoveled radioactive debris, and ran out, knowing this would cost them their lives. The mystery of Chernobyl. Even after the cleanup, strange reports emerged, glowing lights at Reactor 4. Some workers claimed to see an eerie blue glow coming from the destroyed reactor. Scientists believe it was ionized radiation, but some say it was something more supernatural, the black bird of Chernobyl. Before the explosion, workers reported seeing a dark-winged creature with red eyes flying above the plant. Was it a warning of the disaster? The ghosts of Pripyat. Today, visitors to Chernobyl claim to hear whispers and see shadowy figures moving through the abandoned buildings. Are they hallucinations, or do the spirits of the lost still roam? The aftermath and lessons learned. The Chernobyl disaster was one of the worst nuclear accidents in history. Thousands died, many suffered lifelong illnesses, and an entire city was abandoned forever. But amidst the tragedy, there were those who sacrificed everything to save millions of lives. The firefighters, liquidators, and miners, true heroes whose stories must never be forgotten. Here is some real Chernobyl footage of abandoned Pripyat, memorials, and the current Chernobyl exclusion zone. Do you think we have truly learned from Chernobyl? Or could history repeat itself? If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an update.